Good morning, Hayom Yom, Chof Sivan. So today's Hayom Yom is taken from a letter of the Friediker Rebbe, where he's describing different kinds of Chassidim, different style Chassidim. And as his prototype, as his case study, he takes two very famous Chassidim, Rabbi Moshe Valenker and Rabbi Yechidus Lepler. And actually, some of the things he writes over there about Rabbi Yechidus Lepler is in another Hayom Yom entry, the entry of Aleph Kislev, and some of the things he writes about Rabbi Moshe Valenker in this letter are the content of another Hayom Yom entry, the entry of Yud Ches Tammuz. But in any event, he's discussing the difference between these two Chassidim, and he says, take a look at the difference between their first Yechidus, the first time they met one-on-one with the Rebbe, the first Yechidus with the Rebbe. And he says, the different style Yechidus they each had is very telling and really captures the difference between them in general, their different styles in life, their different styles in character, and these two different styles of Chassidim. And then he writes over there the content of today's Hayom Yom, which is that in general, the first Yechidus a Chossid has with the Rebbe, the first time a Chossid meets one-on-one with the Rebbe, has that very powerful, intimate soul connection moment, that moment of Yechidus. So that moment is very telling, and the Rebbe Marash used to say that a Chossid's intellectual and emotional style, a Chossid's intellectual and emotional makeup and constitution, the way he thinks, the way he processes ideas, his intellectual style, the way he processes emotions, his emotional style. So all of that is aligned with and follows the direction of his first Yechidus. Because he says the Yechidus is a time when a person discovers who they really are. The Rebbe shows you who you really are, and for the first time you really look yourself in the mirror, you really see who you really are, you really discover yourself. The Rebbe allows you to see yourself at your core, at your most base level. He allows you to really connect with yourself. And because of that, everything the Rebbe tells you in the first Yechidus, and everything he directs you to do, every direction he sends you off in life from that first Yechidus, the style of the first Yechidus, is basically aligned with and correlates to your core, to who you really are, to who you most naturally are in your style of existence, your style of being, your style of thinking and acting and processing emotions and processing ideas. And therefore, a person's core identity, a person's style of thinking and feeling will always be aligned with their first Yechidus. And that is what the Rebbe Maharash said. And there's another Hayom Yom entry which is very related, Lamed Shvat, where over there it says that many Chassidim felt that the time they came to Lubavitch, the first time they came to Lubavitch, was their birthday. It was the day of their birth. Meaning that they had been born a long time ago, but they never even started living, they never discovered themselves until they came to Lubavitch, until they met the Rebbe, until they had Yechidus. Then for the first time they realized who they always were. And only then, when they walked out, they started living for the first time. Only then did they start living in accordance with who they are. They finally discovered themselves. They finally felt natural and knew who they were. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.